Hey guys, today we're installing Lonacam Rooftop tent on this car.
That threw together a last-minute custom rack just to make it to a 3-day holiday trip with the tent. The rack's not exactly finished, it's unpainted and it's missing the middle crossbar. For Linacam rooftop tents, we usually use 3 crossbars under the tent to keep things stable and support more weight. But this custom cyber rack doesn't have a spot for that middle bar. Now, to be fair, a lot of rooftop tents are mounted with just 2 crossbars. But it's okay, we'll make it work.
it.